What's up, guys? Today's dish is going to be an Asian Gnocchi Bowl. I have edited this 5 times and tried to put it up till Sunday, so let's get it. I'm going to try to keep it out of the way of the camera by putting it over here. I'll talk a little bit louder so you guys can hear me and everything that I'm saying and doing. So I have everything mise en place very well. If you don't know what that means, it basically means prepped already. So, first things first. This is not technically episode 3. I'm going to put this as fit for a queen. This is part 2 to episode 2 of Not Yet Chef Show with the gnocchi. This is part 2 of it. Instead of just making it on my own and taking pictures for Instagram, I wanted to follow through. One, to give myself a chance to get comfortable talking on camera or whatever. So, yeah, here we go. Here's test 2. I'm dreading editing number 1 today after I finish this, as a matter of fact. Yeah. So this is still new to me and everything, I'm not used to talking on camera. I'm used to doing the voiceovers and everything. So, and I even tried to do the showing no cooking, but it ended up being it's just about as long as me showing myself cooking. So what we're going to do right now is jump right in. So this is my intro technically, and I'm gonna put my titles up, and then we're gonna start right here, right now. Welcome to the Not Yet Chef Show with Belly Rich. So let's go and get it. So first of all, I have some chopped up bacon that I use my kitchen shears to cut up. And we're gonna put this here in the pan. Oh, I guess the pan cooled off. Yeah, it turned off. Let me turn it back up. There we go. Alright, sorry about that, guys. But, my nice little cups. Trying to keep it professional, nice, look good. So that compound butter that I made, you can make it with any type of herbs with the S or without an S. Wink, wink. I will probably do an episode showing you how to compound things into your butter. But one thing I like to do with certain meals is to get with, I put a little bit of oil in it also, because if you don't know, the best way to keep from burning butter, like if you're making brown butter or just something's taking too long to get done, one thing, your best option to do would be to add a little bit of oil to it, and that'll keep your butter from burning or help you make your brown butter, whatever the case may be. So while this is cooking, right here I'm spreading it out, so it's a single layer, nobody too close to anybody else. I feel like you cannot hear me, but I'm going to try to turn it up when I edit it, especially now with this. But anyways, with my compound butter, I like to stir it. You see that creamy texture right there that I'm getting? It's kind of like mayonnaise looking, but it's not mayonnaise. It's just butter and herbs. So, and a little bit of my compounded oil. I make oils and butters with my flavoring. So I like to, when I do add oil to my butter, I like to mix it, give it a nice creamy consistency. I'm going to move it closer here and try not to burn myself on the bacon. You can't really see. Okay, wait. How's the best way to do this? Let me just move the fork. Maybe the fork is what's grabbing the light. Alright, so this is, no, it's still too light. This is what it looks like. See, it's real creamy. That's what we want. Alright, so our bacon here is cooking real good, real fast. So of course, you know, when you cook bacon, it starts to crisp up and whatnot. I don't want it to get too crispy. I do want a nice crisp on it for the mention of what we're making here. So we're going a different direction. Yesterday I went chicken and then my green mix, which was broccoli, peas, and green beans from the shepherd's pie episode. And some cheese with the gnocchi, and that was it yesterday. We're going in a whole other direction. We're going Asian style this time. You know, I just like to say Asian in general. Like, I don't be like, oh, I'm going to make Japanese, blah, blah, blah. No, I just either say Asian or Oriental because I don't want to disrespect anyone's culture. Plus, this is my own take on it also. So I don't want to disrespect anybody's culture or undermine anybody's cook. You know what? I just realized half the screen is cut off. Let me fix it for you guys. See if I can get it better here so you can see more. There we go. Seymour Skinner Simpsons. Sorry guys. Now you can't see my face, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Sitting on my apron also. But anyway, so this way you can have a better view of what's going on in the pan. Alright, so we are on 3. It goes 1 to 5 and then max. So we're on 3 right now. And what we're going to do is, like when you're cooking cabbage, you kind of have that little bacon grease in there. We're going to want that. So I'm going to let it keep on. I'm kind of moving it a lot, trying to get it out of the puddles of bacon grease. Because I kind of do want them to crisp up, you know, just a little bit because of what we're cooking and how, ooh, a fly, and how I want it to work out. So, yeah, let me separate this again so it can cook better. So I'm going to get it just before it gets too crispy. I'm going to take it out. And I'm going to stir my compound butter because I see the oil starting to separate, as well as the butter starting to separate because it's so gosh darn hot in here. I don't know why my AC's not cutting on, but anyways, that's not the point. Let's stick to the topic. I'd be a little all over the place sometimes. Alright, so as I was saying, we're going Asian with this because the way we're seasoning it and the way we're making it, that's giving us the Asian style twist that I want. So that's what we're going to go for. That's what we're hoping for. And our bacon's almost rendered all the way. There's a couple pieces that haven't rendered yet. But again, I'm trying to keep it separated from, like, I'm going to move it out the way and get the bacon grease out the way. And then spread it back out again. There we go. Alright. There we go. So now I can spread it out again in this little area so it can begin to render again. I'm going to try to tilt it just a little bit more. Oh no! Let me flip that over there. I didn't even see these buppies in this little corner here. I'm going to try to do my best for you guys. Making it live, talking. I keep going quiet. I have a naturally soft voice, so I'm basically yelling right now. So I'm going to fix the volume when I edit it, so it won't be too much for you guys, okay? Alright, so our bacon's just about done. So I'm going to grab my bowl back and get this bacon out of the pan. Uh-oh, I dropped it right back in the pan. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this thing is smoking like crazy. Alright. Make sure I strain that to the best of my ability here. Oh crap, I just put, oh sorry. I just put it in a big puddle of oil just now, so gosh darn it. Crap on a cracker. It's ridiculous. Keep trying to fall out on me, y'all. It's running away. Alright, so we got our bacon out, and as you probably can or cannot see, we got a good bit of bacon grease here. Now, as far as this bacon grease, what we're going to do, after I get this piece of bacon off of my spoon, there we go. Now, what we're going to do is, we're going to go ahead and pour in our herb butter and oil mixture here. My compound butter with my compound oil in it. I'm going to go ahead and get this out. Scrape it all out here. I think I can get it all out. Maybe not. I think I'm going to have to use a spoon actually. Alright, there we go. No maybe babies here. We're getting it all out. Alright. I've been trying to make sure I give you guys a great amount of content. You know, I'm not big. A lot of people don't really watch it, which I will hope will change soon. But as for now, I have no control over that. But hopefully it'll change. Alright, so I'm going to mix these two with the bacon grease. Get it all mixed together. There we go. So we have some regular white onion here. Nothing wants to come out. What is going on? Bruh. Get out. I'm just having one of those cooking days. And I have lots of full pepper. I believe they're called Peruvian pepper. The little tiny ones that they say are kind of sweet. Yeah, I guess that's compared to other peppers. But, yeah. The little cute ones that you see in Walmart or Bilo or whatever. Alright, so I got those. I did a whole pepper because of what I want. Now, I want to inform you guys while this is going on, while these are sweating. I probably could have used more onion in this. Oh well. But, this meal that I am making, the reason why I wanted to record it too, because it is so much closer to another meal. I don't know if you've ever went to Olive Garden and had their, glad this was a clean bowl, chicken gnocchi soup. It's got slivers of carrots. It's got a little bit of onion, a little bit of pepper, and some spinach. I wish I had some spinach. I would totally put it in this dish. Even though, you know, it's like cauliflower, I'm starting to work my way around spinach. But if I had some spinach and some cream by the end of me cooking this, I would have definitely been able to recreate Olive Garden's chicken gnocchi soup. Alright, so those are sweating down real nice. I have no idea where the heck this fly is coming from, where it's going, but it keeps coming over here. It's about to drive me crazy. Oh, sorry, I'm doing more than one thing at once, so I apologize. And I got my apple juice here. Everybody who knows me knows I am addicted to apple juice. Hate applesauce. I would eat apples if I could, if I had teeth, but yeah. Alright, so these are sweat down pretty good. So next, let me move this out the way. It's got the rag covering something. Alright, so here's my leftover gnocchi. Alright, next thing going in is our shrimp. They're defrosted, no shells, deshelled and everything. Why does this thing keep turning off? I don't know what's going on with everything. I'm just not having one of those days. Alright, so I'm spreading out the shrimp, of course, again to give it some space to cook and everything. You know, a single layer, not on top of the other, or, you know, stuff like that. But, yeah, there we go. Let me re-spread out this butter and stuff here, and oil here. Alright, so while we're waiting for these to start cooking, we're going to go in with some teriyaki sauce. And then, oh, there's still some left. There we go. So, we're also going to go in with a cap of lemon juice. Just one cap, which would be a teaspoon, I mean. With the lemon juice right on top. Okay. And as most know, I really can't do too much spicy due to chemo and radiation changing my taste buds, but I used to love spicy. Uh-oh, I need something to open this. If I can open it in time, that is. Come on. Work with us, sister. Work with me. Alright, so Mama no do spicy because of my sensitive mouth and palate now, but I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 drops of hot sauce, and to combat it, we're going to go in with a teaspoon of honey. There we go. And then we're going to give this a big mix around here. I wish you guys can smell it. It smells so good. It smells so flipping good. Well, since it's going to take a second, I'm just going to go ahead and sit down. Try to join you on the camera a little bit if I can. Alright, so I'm also using the camera to make sure I get everything on this side. Alright, so we're going to be careful because, for one, we do not want to overcook our shrimp. Alright, so with that being said, this is what we're about to do. And it's going to seem like a lot and really tedious, but I promise it's worth it. Alright, so now what we're going to do again is take our meat out, leaving all the droppings in the back, in the pan. Good God, I can't talk today. I can't do nothing today, right, y'all? Anyway, but we're going to take the shrimp out because we don't want it to overcook here. And we're going to shake it off and dip it right back into the bowl from whence it came, which is this one right here. I missed the whole bowl. Uh-oh. Thank goodness I cleaned that too. Thank goodness I cleaned everything so well, because the way things are shaping up today, I'm going to keep dropping stuff and spilling stuff. Alright, so we're going to take all this out. I'm using my nails to push on it. Also, my hands are clean, so don't worry. Even though I'm the only person here to eat this. But anyway, not the point. Again, I digress. So, now that we got all the shrimps out, make sure I get all the onions and peppers. Ooh, you can smell the spicy in there. Whew. Alright, so I'm going to let this go for a few seconds. Now, why I say that is so we can thicken this here up. See, because right now it's butter, water, It's liquid. And that's not what we want. And I'm going to see what it does, because if it does well on its own, I won't have to. But if it doesn't, I'm going to make a slurry with a little bit of water and some cornstarch and put it in here to thicken this up. But it's looking like it's going to do the job itself. It's looking pretty good when I start mixing it around. It's looking like it's thickening up. But, yeah. Again, I digress. Now, like I was talking earlier, while we're waiting for this right here to, I'm going to try to get in camera. Well, it's not working, so oh well. While we wait for this to see, oh wait, I can see a pepper back here. I'm looking into the tablet and I'm kind of seeing a mirrored image, so I can see that some stuff ain't right here. But anyways, I really hope you guys can hear me. So while this is going, now for some reason, Walmart doesn't sell hot sauce anymore. They sell this hotter hot sauce, Texas Pete. I don't know. Hopefully it ain't. Matter of fact, let me test, because I didn't even, like, try this. I literally just opened it just now. It's something missing. I can taste everything. The lemon, I can taste everything but the honey, to be honest with you. It's not sweet at all. And there's a little spice sneaking up on me. I can taste the butter. I can taste the onions, the peppers, the bacon, the shrimp. I can taste everything, but I don't know. So let's check it again. See if it's thickened up a little bit. Yeah, it's thickening up. Yep, it's working. I don't want to turn it up to 5 or max because I don't want anything to burn. I'm going to hope I can keep this video pretty short. Oh no, it already says it's 22 minutes long. My goodness. Oh, I'll figure out a way to make this work, I guess. I don't know. It's harder to try and talk while doing it because it takes longer by explaining it. Whereas when I do the voiceovers, I'm just cooking and I don't have to worry about talking, and I could just say what I need while I'm doing the voiceovers, and if I miss something I can put it on screen. But here now, talking while cooking, it's kind of, it takes more time. So I don't know if I'm going to keep doing it this way. Today and yesterday. Yesterday was the first time. That video is not up yet. Still gotta edit. I've had a lot of videos that I've been editing, trying to make consistent content, you know, so people can start to take notice that I am, you know, doing this. But again, people fail to realize that I'm doing this in what would technically be my dining room, with a table, a backdrop. You know, this is very low budget. I'm using my tablet. Before I was using, I don't even know where the camera is to show you. Just a nice cheap camera and all. I was using my apple juice. Alright, there we go. That's the bubbling we're looking for. I hope you guys can see it. Let me see. See that there? That's what we want. Oh, goodness. I almost dropped the shrimp. That is exactly what we want. That means that our sauce is about to thicken up. Which brings us to our next step. Make sure we don't let this burn while it's thickening. And most times, the best way to do that is to keep it moving. So I'm going to keep moving this, even though my arm's already tired. I've been busy all day. But I just, you know, I'm trying to do the best to make good content. You know, I find stuff on sale and make dishes out of them, just like when I did my first Fit for a Queen. Alright, so now we're going to turn this down, guys. Alright, so we're going to turn it down to a simmer, because it is definitely popping out at me and burning me up. But I don't want to put anything else in it. If I was making this into a creamy dish, this would be about the time I will pour the cream in. I don't have any cream. I only have milk. Milk's not going to withstand this. Alright, so yes, I get things on sale. I find, use what I have in my home and whatever. That's how I make these videos. You know what I mean? That's how I make them. Alright, so we have the gnocchi from the first dish, and it's cold still. Ow, that hurt. Okay, but so, ooh, you can really smell that teriyaki and hot sauce now. Alright, so this is what we're doing now. We've taken the gnocchi out the bowl and put it into this thickening sauce. It's starting to thicken up, so we're going to stir it. I wish I did have some cream and some spinach. That would go really, really good with this. Alright, so we're going to coat all of the gnocchi in this sauce, so to say. It's not really a sauce, but into this. We're going to, coat everybody here. Make sure everybody's good. And this isn't going to take long to warm up. It's gnocchi, cauliflower gnocchi, which, like I said in the other video, gnocchi is usually potato and real heavy. I'm going to take this one out right here because, for one, I smushed it, and for two, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So I'm going to sit this. I got it under one for a light simmer. Really good. Oh, definitely hotter hot sauce, but it's really good. I mean, really, really good. Alright, so next thing, we're going to chop everything back in. Here's our shrimp with the sauce that kind of got left behind. And here's our bacon. And we're going to stir this all up together here. And we're going to finish it with a very unlikely, very un-Asian topping, which again would go very well with cream and spinach right now. I really, really wish I had some cream and spinach. And I would put that sucker in here, let that spinach cook down, and then hit it with that cream. When I told you guys, it would have been a great time for us to add it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this completely off. The eye completely off. There we go. And I really hope you guys could hear me through this because the little mic is right here. And I'm trying to talk loud, but as you can see, as people keep telling me, I should say, I'm very soft-spoken. So here's our unlikely topping. Parmesan cheese. So we got our bowl here, and we're going to go ahead and spoon in the gnocchi, shrimp, and bacon that is already fully cooked. Everything is fully cooked. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let me stand up, and that way I can pour it in and make sure that all this left behind juice / sauce gets in here too. There we go. Oh, look at that. Yum. Alright. So there we go. Let me get this over here. And then there we go with our bowl. Let me make some room so you guys can see what's happening here. So we have our bowl of the gnocchi, shrimp, bacon, peppers, all that. So we're going to grab a pinch of this Parmesan cheese. Excuse me, sorry guys. Lightly coat the top of the whole thing. Don't use too much. I mean, well, I guess you can if that's your preference, but I'm just trying to cover the top. Alright. And that's it, you guys. Our Asian Gnocchi Bowl. Okay, this is our final product. Alone and as a meal with the creamsicle spritzer. And I just want to thank you guys for watching to the end. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. See you next time.